Hi everybody, it's Tammy here, and I am a proud designer for the Scrapbooking With Me boutique on Facebook. And this is my April project. I was given the Pop Quiz by BoBunny to design with, and it's a wonderful collection. I had a lot of fun with it, and I decided I was going to make something very unique. So hold on to your vision, because we're going to go down. And we're going to start at the bottom. And what I've done is I have made a grow chart for my grandson. And what it is I have added a little envelope holder to each of the panels. And it is for these different grades. So we can insert his pictures from kindergarten all the way up. Try not to make you sick. As you can see, we're going up through the years, all the way up for his graduation. And I have added his name to the top. And I will be right back. I'm going to give you a closer look. Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to try and do a little bit closer view of this. And what I did was I took some chipboard and I cut out the letters for his name here, and I've added the paper and a lot of the little ephemeras, the blings that came with the kit. I've added, as I said, different colors of papers, etc. And I added some of the buttons. And here I did an arc. And I've added some, let's see if you can see them. These are little eyelets that I've had in my collection for a long time. And I decided I was going to use them. So I'm going to try and do this to show you, because what it's done is I've made it so it all flips together. Sorry, I have to do this one hand, I'm holding my camera. I've done it so it flips together like a book. And you can set it away. And on the back, I'll show you now, on the back of each of these panels, there is a plastic pouch. And I've used the brads that came with the collection. And this is so that we can add, you know, his special little things, his report cards, all that kind of things to the back. And there's a pouch on each and every one of these. Alright, as you can see. Okay, so let's see if we can take you through the years here. I'll start with kindergarten and grade 1. And I did use, I found out that on the border page there's this ruler, and I found that it is exactly 12 inches. It's actually measured correctly, so I used it as part of the measuring. And as you can see here on each of these, what I've done is I've cut open all these little pouches, or I'm not sure, what are they called, library card envelopes. And I cut them all open. I put in a little paper for matting his photos, and then I've added a little bit of dimension to things, flags, his grade 1, his kindergarten. I put this little booklet part that I cut out of the paper up on some foam tape. I added a couple layers to get it to shape out like a book. And I've added some washi tape for my stash. Almost everything that I used, though, came with the kit. There's very little I put that I actually used myself. And here I've added some of the modeling paste and handprints, because, you know, kindergarten and stuff, you do a lot of finger painting. And then, once again, I used the little brads, or the little eyelets that I had in my collection, and rings. I just used, what do you call those? You know, the little rings to hook them all together. And on the edges of all these boards, I have done heat embossing, just so you can see. And there's grades 2 and 3. And I've added a lot of the ephemera from the pack to this, and a lot of washi tapes. Just things that make it. And you'll notice there's a break in the measuring, but it still measures all the way up from 11 inches at the very bottom, which is where it hangs from, all the way up to 6 feet. Okay, now this might be a little harder to do because of the way it folds. But there we go. Maybe. Okay, I just got to refold it a different direction now. And that's the thing I like about how I did this, is that it can be folded up and put away. Okay, so there is grades 4 and 5. And things are getting a little bit more technical. And I've added a lot, as you can see, a lot of the ephemera. And this is actually just because there was only 2 of the 12-inch rulers in the paper pack, I added this cloth measuring tape that I had as well, and I've cut it, and that took a bit of doing, was figuring out the measurements, because I had to put it all together before I could put that on and then begin. And then I've turned it the other way, hold on, fold it a different direction now. So you can see the next year. And there's grades 6 and 7. And the hall passes, and I love these. These came with the sticker sheet, and I really love it, this chipboard sticker sheet. And so did this. And like I said, very little came from my own stash here, and I've added quite some of the stickers here as well. And let's see if we can do this a different way here. I love that I can fold it any way I want. It's great. We're almost there. There's grades. Just a sec here. Okay, there's grades 8 and 9. And like I said, I did put these in for every single one. So you know that, yes, I did cut them and put them in. And to get them to do that, what I did was I added a paper hinge underneath the bottoms of each of these, and then did a slice here with my X-Acto knife. And I did add a lot of the bling. I really like the rhinestones and stuff that came with this collection. Here I don't know what exactly I intend to do, but something is going to go there. And as you see, I filled in his hall passes and stuff with his name. Okay, now on to grade 11. Maybe on to grade 11. One moment while I do some fancy dancy folding here. Again. There we go. Grades 10 and 11. Okay, we're almost there. Okay. And I did add a piece of the ruler from the chipboard sticker sheet, but it isn't actually 12 inches, so I didn't use it as part of the height grid. I know this looks weird, it's just I'm trying to do this one-handed. But again, 10th grade, and of course I've added all the things for, you know, your trig and your geometry and all that stuff here. And added some of the other extra envelope tops to it. I've added his name here. And since we're never sure, okay, one moment while I refold one more time here. Or maybe, yeah, I have to fold one more time, sorry. When it's hanging on the wall, it doesn't have to be done like this. I just thought this was a different way in which to celebrate his years of school. Okay, and then on this, for the grade 12, I put class of, and I didn't add the year yet, because who knows when they graduate nowadays. I graduated a year early, so I did that. I've added Wink of Stella to all of this to make it shimmer and shine. I don't think you can see it. Oh, you might be able to see a little bit of the shine. But I've added Wink of Stella to it because, I mean, come on, it is grad. Got to make it bling up a little bit, right? And I've added this. This is on foam tape as well. And I've left a dice size opening here for his grad picture to go in. And like I said, this takes it right to 72 inches, which is 6 feet. And I really hope he doesn't get any taller than that. And I do have, believe it or not, we have a wall corner in our house. It's just a edge of a wall. And we've been marking our grandkids' heights since they were born on it. And I am going to transfer his numbers from that wall over to this board for him. And then once again, we come back to his name. Whoops, sorry, I don't mean to make you sick. I'm very sorry. But then we come back to his name. And that was my take on doing this. And if you're going to do one yourself, they're really a lot of fun. I will suggest, though, that you, if you're going to do it with eyelets the way I did, and the chain, that you put all your boards together first, then lay it out on the table, and start your measurements. And I started at the top at 6 feet because that's where I wanted it to, you know, sort of end at. So I started at the 6 foot mark and I worked my way down the boards to get down to where I needed to be. But I hope you enjoyed it. And I know I really enjoyed making it. It's for a very like I said, very special little grandson of mine. And anyways, I know that I think these are actually sold out, these kits now. But you might, I'll check in the boutique. If you don't belong to the boutique, come on over. We are having a special Ustream class with Tanya Gibbs for the month of June. And that'll be the first Monday in June. The kits that are coming up are unbelievable. And they are so affordable. So come on over. I'm going to say that like 400 times. And if you're not a member, just follow the link, request an invite, and someone will be there to add you in right away. Bye. Talk to you later.